Hey guys, what's going on? Hold on one sec. Oh, sorry, my throat is bugging me. Anyway, let's just get started because we are dealing with AMD and this could take a while. So I don't know. We'll see what's happening. What's going on, guys? But just to showcase, we're going to be testing out R mode on the 5700 XT. Now, my BIOS is flashed to a non-XT about a year ago or so. So hopefully we can still get this to work. If not, I'm going to have to dig through my BIOSes and we'll have to flash this thing. But regardless, you know, I have the XT BIOS modded. This is also a non-XT BIOS. It is also modded because we are hitting, you know, that 55.2 upwards to 57 mega hash. You know, it varies depending. This is where I'm stable at currently. But this is the 5700 XT. Now, where is my camera button? I'm just going to blow this up a little bit here so we can see something. So we're going to be looking at our power, obviously, but we do have, zoom out a bit. We're going to be, down there is a 5600 XT Red Devil. And obviously on it, we have a Sapphire Nitro 5700 XT, which is what we're going to be utilizing first. And if we can get it all working, kind of stable, get some power, then we can jump into the 5600 XT and kind of go from there to see what kind of performance boosts we can gain. Past few live streams, I have been talking about how we're using more power than usual, actually. 161, subtract our 22. This is normal modes and everything right now. We are actually pulling, let's see here, 161 minus our 22. We're at 131 watts currently on this 5700 XT. And I believe like sometime 2 years ago or something, I was only utilizing like 130 to 131 watts. So we are up like 7 watts from a couple years ago. So I find that quite interesting based on that last B mode update and everything. Anyway, so we got to figure out, so we got our numbers here. You know, we're 131 watts. I'm going to write this down. 131 watts, 55.2 mega hash. So now we got to enable, we got to use our different miner. Now I haven't seen Panda's video yet, so I'm sure most of you guys have. I skimmed through it right quick, you know, while I was the couple seconds during the countdown there, and he was showing you have to make a custom miner, but I was going on previous updates. So if we jump up here and just downgrade here a bit and scroll through it, we can see the Hive OS officially has it right here. We're getting Hive OS issues. What is going on? Perfect timing, guys. Perfect timing for Hive to do whatever it wants to do. Okay, let's just look at this again. So scrolling down, we do see somewhere, where was it? I was right on it right when Hive decided to be glitchy. Right here. So that's 0.46. I believe 47 is here somewhere. Let's just go right here. So Hive OS has official support 9.4.7 beta. You just have to manually select this miner through the actual test bench. When I went into here, I was using 0.42, I believe. So I'm going to try this right now. We're going to go into our flight sheet. We're actually going to unset this. And then we're going to, I didn't have to unset it, but that's okay. We're going to find our R mode test. We're going to edit this flight sheet. I'm going to hit select miner. Now you can see inside the list itself, I guess I have to bring this bigger for you guys. We can see 0.9.47. So you don't need a custom miner in theory, but we're going to see if this actually loads the proper version. So I'm going to hit apply the changes, update. And now when I start this miner, it is saying 0.497 right here. So we're going to make sure this does run the proper miner. So we're just going to jump into here now. Why is my screen all messed up? So it is downloading. So good sign, 0.9.4.7. Let it keep doing its thing. Hopefully this will work. Didn't Hive get hacked or something? No, I don't. Maybe they did. I have no idea. But as you know, a couple weeks ago, the LHR unlockers came out. Hive OS was under severe stress. That's why it has been very, very slow. Everybody is just overloading the servers, trying to download Hive updates, NVIDIA drivers, the miners, everything in general. So let's see what goes on here. This looks like it's taking quite some time, though. Longer than usual. The other day, I tried putting my NVIDIA GPUs inside of my actual, let's just get rid of that, inside of my OCTOMINER with my AMDs, and I had to update the NVIDIA drivers, and it was going to say it's going to take 4 days to upload the drivers because the downloads are so slow. I am kind of hoping we do not have that issue right now. Yeah, I don't see any type of download going on. We may just have to wait and see what happens. Yours would never work, Tech Man? Yeah, I don't know. We're going to find out. You may need a reboot. It requires a kernel setting to be set. Okay. Oh, looks like we're reading some database. All right, we're doing some things. So it did load. We can see right there 0.9.47. So the correct miner is engaged. So now we're going to have to go to the README and stuff and see if we actually have to do any parameter settings or like a reboot like some of you just mentioned there, or if it'll just engage. Obviously, we do have to adjust our settings. You were supposed to drop our cores and everything right down. So we got some overclock settings and stability issues we will have to deal with. But let's just run to Team Red Miner here and see what they're telling us. And you guys can't really see everything I'm seeing here. I'm going to need a new screen so I can point everything out to you guys. Full screen is too small. Maybe I can go like this. Yeah, this might work for you guys. Whoa, it's huge on my screen. So enabling R mode using miner integrated support. So looks like, will this work for the non-Linux version? We should actually wait to see what happens here. So we're using the same amount of power and stuff. So we're not actually engaging any type of R mode right now. So it looks like this. And then we're going to have to swap that out for R. So I'm going to copy this over. We're going to go into Team Red Miner here. Adjust that back down here. Flight sheets. We're going to have to go inside of our extra command parameters. Now we might have to swap this over. Does anyone know the Linux version swapping conversion rate of that command? Let me know, but we are going to have to add it to R mode instead of X. So we're going to jump in here and put in R. So this is what you would do in Windows. RR, you need 2 R's? What? Is it lying to me? It says 1 R right here. Oh, RR set new R mode and reboot if changed. Oh, set. Why is there a single R and now double R? All right, let's go RR. All right, good call on you guys. So let's do that now. But do we have a Linux version to this? Hey, Panda, is there a Linux config for this that we got to roll? What's going on? Everyone say hi to Red Panda. He's the master at all this operation. I haven't played with AMD GPUs for like 2 years. So this is going to be an interesting fun times for sure. It's auto in Hive. So is it auto implemented? I just got to start dropping some clocks. Is that the thing? Is that what's going on? So we set up our miner config. We manually selected the proper miner. Let's see here. Wait, are we all there? Yeah, we got our proper version selected by manually selecting it. So it said we should be, you guys are saying it's auto. So let's just start dropping clocks then and see what happens. I don't know. Let's do it. Let's drop my clock. What's a good clock? 1100? We'll start with 1100 then and see what happens. I don't know. See if 1100 on the clock does anything if it's just manual. I think I have the oldest GPU there. What do you have, Andres? What's your oldest GPU? That's the right command. Oh, okay, it does work. I didn't even update it because they said it was auto. So we're just going to see if this kicks in without any type of updating to the command line. As you can see, the argument is not in there currently, but we'll see if this auto kicks it in or not. It's not looking like it did. Like, again, we may have to run a reboot here. That may be a possibility on the test bench. But nothing is happening when I drop that. What is the command to see? Make sure R mode kicks in, not B mode. Yeah, we got to, let's just shut this miner off and see what happens. Let's put the command in actually, just to know for sure. Let's just copy this in. We're going to go back into our flight sheet right quick. R mode test right here. Edit, setup config. We're going to engage, put that in. And we're just going to put that in there just so it's there for sure. Now let's engage that. Go into our miner. And see if it engages. Will it tell us something? Will it say anything? R mode or something? The R mode is supposed to be very efficient. You're supposed to be able to drop your core clocks down, maintain your hash rate, and it drops your power down in the process, making these cards a lot more efficient. So we're just trying to see, is something going to say R mode engaged or enabled or something crazy here? I think I might have to move my screen. Uh-oh, wrong screen. You guys can't really see. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's why. There we go. Where can we see if R mode is enabled? I didn't see anything pop up. Oh, wait a minute. Did I really do that? Was I that dumb? Can I put that in the second one? You're probably correct. I think you're probably right on that. Let's cut that out of there. You are 100% correct, sir. I messed that up 100%. Update. All workers. So it should update now. Reboot. We're already off to a rough start. All right, let's see what happens. Well, there we go. It doesn't look like it's doing anything by default. Oh, we can see we're at B304 or whatever that was right there. So we're still utilizing B mode. Uh-oh. I think it just crashed. Maybe that means it's engaging it. It's swapping things over. Right, 81. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we blew up. We blew up, guys. Why is my screen not working? Looks like our system is rebooting. Sitting at 73 watts. You can watch that. You can see we're sitting at 73, so it's doing something that it's probably not supposed to be doing. All right, we got to re-log in now. And it says, I don't know how. Oh, yeah, duh. There we go. It's doing stuff. It rebooted itself, so maybe this will engage it. So we'll see. Catch built. It's preparing to blow up. Yeah, it probably is preparing to blow up. We like to blow stuff up around here. All right, let's see. R336. So I think that means R mode, correct? We're in R336 now. So confirmation, guys, this is R mode. Yeah, so R mode is working. It looks like it did a quick reboot once we put the command in the proper location, not in the dual mining. So great eyes on that, popping that out. So now we got to try to do some tuning here and see what we got to roll with. I mine Yak at 2.4 souls per second. So 950, 950. What are we at? We're at 54.6. You can see we're still 157 at the wall. Definitely we got some tweaking to do. What are some settings that we should be utilizing on this thing now? Now we need some tweaking. We're at 1100 core. It might take a little longer. Is Panda still there? Does it take a little bit to kick in? Do we need like 5 minutes for this thing to do its thing, like early LHR stuff? Okay, so for settings, I don't have any mem tweaks in either. So, you know, that could be another issue. 1025 core. All right, let's roll 1025, 1005, 1025. Any core voltages, memory? I believe with this GPU, if I go over, if I hit 910 or more on the memory, it'll want to crash. It becomes unstable. So 900 seems to be where this thing likes it. All right, let's roll with that. 1025. See what it gets. Can probably lower it down to 700 MB. 650 core voltage, memory 900. Yes. All right, sounds good. I'll just jump right back into here. Let's try some voltage action. Voltage 700. Let's do that. We always want less voltage. 700. Anybody else? Do we got any memory controller voltages? Probably just get rid of those or something so we don't have any other issues with type of stability for now and do other type of tweaking later. All right, let's see where we're at here. We're at 55.17. Oh, it's doing its thing. Dropped a little bit of power there, so that's nice. Power's down. So right now we're looking at, oh, I went back to 157, 158. But we are at 55. Let's see where it goes. Give it a couple more ticks here. $55.16 looks like where we're hanging. So 56.5. 156.5. We subtract our 22. We're still at 134.5 watts. I am using a Corsair 1000 watt gold rated power supply. So obviously we're only sitting in like the 10 to 15% range. We need 50% to be at the full efficiency numbers. So we're running probably about 84% right now, I think. I can't remember the exact numbers. Yeah, our wall power is still higher than 2 years ago before B mode even came out. But we'll see what happens. You know, there's more tweaking. We could probably drop, maybe let's try some lower core voltages here. Let's try 690. Let's see what 690 does. I don't know if I really want to play with the other things right now, but we'll try 690. Jumping in, minus the PSU inefficiency of 5700 XT is probably around 110. Potentially, hopefully. I used to be at 131, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see what happens here. At least we're maintaining that hash rate. Remember, this is a non-XT BIOS as well. I gotta, maybe if I slap in the XT BIOS, it might work a little better, but it might not at the same time. Previously, they both hashed exactly the same, but I did find that that non-XT BIOS did actually reduce the power by like 3 watts. So really not too much worth it, but it's a little bit. We're still at 55.18, still at 156. So it says back to the calculator. 134. Interesting, because I find like, yes, the other day when we were doing our 3060s, we were down mining Ethereum. It was only 47 mega hash, but we were down to like, what was it, 111 watts or something on a 3060. That was insane at 47 mega hash, nice efficient settings. We found Ergo was like, no, it was Flux was only pulling like 85 to 90 watts at like 30 or 28 souls. It was pretty crazy. Flux was using less power than mining Ethereum. We found some crazy numbers there on that 3060 non-LHR. But yeah, we need some more tweaking, guys. What can we do here? We could try to drop the core more. We could obviously drop some voltages some more. What else can we do? Panda, what was the lowest you got down to? You're about to turn off your barn rigs to get the wall just for the 5700s. All right, so let's lower some other stuff. Let's get some numbers here. What should we do here? Memory core voltages. What can we do? 7. Let's try that a bit. Let's try 1300 here just for something to do. Let's take this down to 800. We'll leave the core just so we know we didn't mess something up on this side first. Uh-oh. I heard it shut off. The fan's kicked out. I might have broke it. Maybe not. It's just an AMD thing. They're kind of trickier. They play with your head. They sound like they die, but they never really did. So we dropped a little bit of power, so that's good. We're down to 153. Let's just wait for another ticker. We're still about the same mega hash here, 55.16. So we lost a little bit of power there. Do you think I can get a good hash rate with a Core 2 Duo mining XMR? Probably not, but you can try. I don't even check the power on that situation too. So not too bad. 55.16, 55.46, I guess. Down to 153. So we're down to 131. So right now where we're sitting, we're about where I was 2 years ago before latest HiveOS updates and all sorts of stuff. So that's a good thing. Now we just got to get this thing down some more. So let's try dropping some core. Now remember, it's going to take a good couple hours to even notice if these settings here are stable. They're running for now, but you know, in 10 minutes, it could just start crashing. So I don't know if anything right now is stable whatsoever. But let's drop, you know, let's bring this down some more. Let's try 680 just because. Bringing that core down to 680. You guys couldn't see that, so I'm just going to show you right there. You can see we're at 680 on their core voltage now. Yeah, buying cards and stuff right now is very, very iffy. Very, very iffy at the present time. We don't know what's really going to happen. We don't know what coin. Right now, there are no coins that can support the hash rate. So it's really going to come down to how many miners are going to shut off first. And that's a number that nobody can predict. Because the way it sounds, everybody just wants GPUs and they're never shutting off. So I really don't think 100% is going to stay online. But based on everybody's comments, it sounds like 100% wants to stay online. But I really think a lot of people are going to be dropping off the network here after Ethereum is gone. So we're still hanging out at the 55.17. We'll give it another ticker. We're down a little bit more on the power. I don't know how much lower I can go here until I start seeing, some crazy drop-offs, or at least unstableness. Drop the socket bar to 950 and core to 660. Core to 665. Oh, gee. Oh, yeah, I guess we're almost there. So drop the sock. Where are we at? To 950. You want to drop this down to 950? Where are we at? I never play with the sock frequencies. So right here, you want me to drop this to 950? I never played with these ones, so I'm not sure their outcome on the whole situation, but we'll try it. So 950 there, and you want the core down. You know what? We'll just do this first, and then we'll do the voltage, because we don't want to because we want to know which setting actually blew us up. All right, let's see what happens here. VDD max need to be limited. Start at 900. All right, let's do some more stuff. Too much stuff. 900. Did we crash? Are we dead? Oh, we're not dead in the water yet. Down to 146. Let's just see if we can maintain some stuff. We're down to 55-ish, but 142. So we're at 120 watts right now. So we're making progress. Yeah, we're about 120. Making progress. It's coming down. We need to drop some more power, obviously. Again, I cannot say how stable any of this thing is at this point in time. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong one. So 55. We're still at 55. Panda, what were you at for your numbers? What was your hash rate? Were you at the 57, 56? Or are you around 55 also? Just do a refresh here. 55.08. Still going 18 hours straight. Nice, nice. 55 to 56. Alrighty. So yeah, we're at the low 55s right now, but we are definitely down on power than originally. 55.1. It's coming up a bit. So yeah. All right, let's try. What should we try? I don't remember any of this stuff about AMD GPUs. It's been so long. Okay, so wait, someone wanted the lower, so where are we at? 665. Okay, let's try 665 on the core, because everything else seems to be at least running for a couple minutes. Couple minutes anyway. Let's see if we can keep it up. .13.0201 is needed. What about settings for 5700 XT with TON similar to ETH only, but just more coin? I am not sure. I'm not really I haven't dual mined TON coin or anything forever. So to see 144. I'm really curious to see the stability of these settings here. 55.1. Let's do a refresh. I keep forgetting to hit my button so you guys can see stuff. I wonder if we should drop. Should we try dropping the core, maybe? But then we're definitely going to lose hash rate. We could probably if we start increasing core, obviously, then we're going to start running into some voltage issues. R mode is allegedly supposed to make your Navi cards more efficient. Less core, less power, and maintain your hash rate. So far we're still hanging 55.1, which is good. Our power is down. We're at what, 161? So we almost lost like, we almost lost 20 watts. We're just shy of that. We're at about 18 watts less than what we previously were. So we're definitely in the bonus right now, 100%. 55.1. All right, we need some more adjustments here. We got to adjust something. Let's do, what do you guys want to do? 650? Okay, let's bring that voltage down. You know, why don't we just go to where, why don't we try 600? See if it crashes and then slowly walk it up until it runs. We'll see where this is. If this is still running for a couple seconds here, a couple minutes, maybe we'll just drop it straight down to like 625 or something. Actually, I don't think that'll work. I can't remember what I adjusted. I think 600 is my bare minimum when I originally tweaked this BIOS. But I can't remember for sure. It's been so long since I've been playing with these things. With the, you know, you change all your voltages and everything. Does R mode support in Windows? Yes, it does support Windows. You just have to go to the RabidMiner website, which is, you know what? I'll find it for you guys right quick here. Just give you a link to RabidMiner. Bam. You guys can't really see what I'm, whoa, huge. So here's releases, copy. If you are looking for RabidMiner, let's go, there's the link to them. Let's get back into this operation. Get some stuff figured out here, and then, you know, obviously we got to jump through that 5600 XT. I know that's why Panda's here. Panda wants to see what the 5600 XT will do. Beta 9.4.7. It doesn't look like in HiveOS, it doesn't look like a beta anymore. You just got to manually select it and you'll download it. It does usually, if it's a beta like the T-Rex miners ones, it'll say beta beside it, but it's not saying beta inside here anymore. I don't know why. It should in theory. But where are we at? Let's do a refresh. So we're still 55.1. Everything's looking decent. 5600 XT is a big change. Yeah, everybody is saying so. So I guess we'll find out here in a minute. But we are down to 143. We need to do a little bit more tweaking. So it doesn't look like our core voltage, like as we're changing it, did bring it down only like a watt at a time. If we're lucky. It looks like our biggest changes are coming from our sock and everything. So I wonder if we can tweak something down a bit more. This looks like where we're getting our biggest gains. Like I said, I never play with these. Panda, are you an expert on the frequency and VDD max? Like, what should we drop these down to? They look like they give our biggest gains here so far, but you know what? Let's just try 630 on the core, just because. So it went from 143. It's doing its thing. I heard the fans just turn off. Oh, that was not too bad. Are we crashing or are we going to hold this? Oh, 144. So 142. We dropped like 1 watt. 1 watt. We're probably getting close to where it's going to die. I don't know. I'm feeling like this thing's going to die soon if we go lower, but you know, we got to figure out where the bottom is before we can bring it back to the top. But we're at 142, so we gained a little bit there. So that's a bonus. This is a Sapphire Nitro. So probably one of the best AMD GPUs you can purchase is the Sapphire lines, and the Nitros on the top end under that with the Pulse just under it. But Sapphire, in my opinion, is probably the best AMD GPUs. And they have dual BIOS switches. The actual, what's it called? The Nitro actually has 3 different modes. So you have 3 different BIOSes in the Nitro, and the Pulse has 2. I believe the Red Devils have dual BIOSes, and the, what is it? XFX has dual BIOS as well, I think. And those are really, when it comes to purchasing AMD GPUs, those are the only ones I would buy because of that dual BIOS switch. If I just go out and buy one, you know, if you have a dual BIOS, it's very easy to unbrick it. So you can play around with it. Now, if you don't have a dual BIOS, you can unbrick it if you brick it, but it's a lot longer and a pain of a process to do so. So just because of that, you can be up and running from a brick card in like 30 seconds with dual BIOS switches. And if you don't have one, it could take a very long time. So I only purchase when it comes to AMD the GPUs that do have that switch. So keep that in mind. It might cost you a little more, but I really think it's worth it. Yeti, what's going on? What's happening? Yeti's in the house as well. Awesome. Good stuff. So we're at 55.1. We're at 142. We didn't really lose much power there. All right. So voltage wise, you know, it's not doing too much. So we got to tweak something else. I don't know what yet. You know what? Let's just bring this to the bottom. We're going to go 750 here. And we know these are at the round. We're going to go 750 and 1250. Rock bottom on both these settings. And let's see if we crash. You guys didn't even see what I did. So you can see here, I went 750, 1250 from 800 and 1300. So, you know, I'm expecting a crash, but it might not. We might be good. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't hear the fans kicking back on, though. We may have died. Oh, fans are kicking on. Fans are kicking up. Look at the power difference. 136, 135. So we're going to go 136. So we're hanging out. We're at 114 watts right now. 114. Thoughts on XFX Raw 2? I'm not 100% sure on that. How many XFXs are there? I just know XFX in general. I can't comment on that specific GPU. I don't know. But we definitely lost some power here, so that's good. We're definitely doing good. Again, I cannot vouch for stability. Pandas have been running. I don't know his settings. He's been giving us, you know, some of the tips on what to roll with, but his has been running for, he said, at least over 12 or 17 hours or something. Sometimes since last night. It's going strong. So I can't tell you if these settings right now will work for your GPU specifically. I also can't say it's going to be 100% stable unless it's ran for quite some time. But we are at 55.07 mega hash. That's not too bad. At 135.9. So we're, again, 136 minus 22. That is 114 watts. So it's for a quick hash to watt ratio right now. 55 divided by, what is it, 114? We are at, whoa, was that correct? I got to redo this, guys, because that looked like, that was almost 0.5 at 0.48. So that's actually pretty insane. I'm just going to do this again. 136 minus 22. So yeah, 114. 55 divided by 114. Yeah, that is 0.482 of a hash to watt ratio. That's insane. That's about what our 3060s were doing the other day. No, we didn't even get that high on them, did we? I don't even remember. Let's just jump into this. I don't have any numbers here, but for the 3060, oh, we got 0.425. So that's definitely way better than our 3060 we got the other day on Ethereum. 0.425 of a hash to watt ratio on the 3060. I have a blank 5700 XT page here. I don't know what I'm going to put into there yet, but we'll see. But we're definitely doing great in terms of power consumption and efficiencies. Now, the only thing is to find the best setting. Oh, are we down? No, we're not down. This average is always tricking me. But yeah, these are amazing. This is doing awesome. This is 100% wicked. But this doesn't mean go out and buy 5700 XTs. Like, honestly, I would, if you have the chance to probably sell your 5700 XTs right now. I imagine 5700 XTs might come up a little bit in price because people will notice that they're a lot more efficient now. But my honest opinion, I'm probably still going to try to sell these because I could swap them to a card that does better on most of the algorithms. AMD cards, at least the 5000 series for sure, they don't really perform very well on the other algorithms. Like Ergo, they're using a lot more power than the hash rate. NVIDIA cards destroy Ergo. You know, same thing with Flux and other things. Ethereum and Ethereum Classic might be your best bet. But, uh-oh, we have an issue here. GPU just died on us. We are not stable. Look at that. We're not stable. All right, we got to increase something. We just died. We just died. All right, what did we change? Let's go. We're going to have to move this back up a bit. We're going to go 760 and 1260, I guess. It may be the voltage as well. We don't know. There's so many different settings on these cards to play with. But I'm going to put I put the memory controller and the voltage up just 10 to see what happens there. But yeah, boom, it died. That was not a stable setting. So that's awesome. At least we know, like, so this is 100% working. So do you guys want to keep tweaking this thing, or do you want to jump into the 5600 XT to see what that thing will do? Let me know. Let me know. I'm really curious to see how that 5600. This is definitely, well, we proved our mode is definitely working right now, 100%. So let's see. I'm going to shut this down. We're going to see what a 5600 XT will do. Shut down. Bam. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. We're doing it. Let me plug this in. It might take me a little while because sometimes those cables are kind of hard to get in there, you know. And just to kind of show you guys, again, I'm going to zoom out. This is the 5600 XT. This is a Red Devil. And again, it does, like I mentioned earlier, has a dual BIOS switch up here in the top corner. But this is the beast we're going to be utilizing here. Red Devils, they look awesome. But that's what we're going to use. And it's an 8-pin to a 6-pin. Oh, not doing its focus thing. Whatever. You get the point. Let's zoom back into the power and see what's happening. All right, that is booting up. So we're going to get rid of our flight sheet here right quick. Unset. I'm going to go to a default flight sheet because I just want to see default settings and everything, what we got going on beforehand. What else do I want to do here? I want to make sure I know what my other settings were. Oh, Hive OS, of course you're being slow. What perfect timing. Does it work on all AMD cards? Some better than others. So let's just jump to here. Let's kind of have a look-see. Where does it say? So you can see the effects. So 69, 68, and 6800. Small power saving, 2 to 3 watts. 6700 XT, good effect. 6600 XTs. Indicate there's no real point in using it, but we're waiting for more user feedback. So a 6600 XT is probably not worth it. But hey, try it out. They're looking for your feedback. Help them out in their testing. 5700 XT and the 5700 is a big winner. 1050. Oh, it says use 1050 to 1075. Oh, well, I can try that some other time. And the 5600 XT, though, it is saying a big winner. Core clock 950 supports 42 mega hash. Core voltage can be dropped low. Now, what does it mean by low? Like low as in just one? I'm just kidding. You know what? Obviously, we're going to blow something up here, but let's wait. Oh, come on, Hive. Why are you doing this to me? Hive. Hello. Wow. Really? They just get... All right, let's go default back in. Awesome. Awesome. You know, why not? All right, so we are waiting on Hive. Just get rid of the power for a second. Hive issues again. Yeah, this isn't good. Come on. I got into a flight sheet. Get into my workers. Well, it doesn't matter. All right. Well, I did save my settings as a screenshot beforehand, so I don't need to get into the other worker. Wherever I put it. Where's AMD? AMD. Great, I lost it. I thought I saved my settings. Oh, there we go, AMD settings. So my OCTOMINER settings are right there. So I'll just use that. And hopefully we can get into our rig here. Come on. There we go. Thank you. All right, so what are my default settings? So the 5600 XT, I did have 1040, 710, 910. So I was at 1040, 710, 900. And I didn't have anything here because I think it was crashing with any settings, but we'll see what happens. All right, so we're going to engage this in normal mining mode, just still using the normal miner, Team Red miner, and then we're going to kind of adjust, and then we'll put on the other flight sheet, which has the R mode engaged on it, and see what happens. So here we go. Let's just connect again. All right. So here's the 5600 XT loading up. And we'll just see what goes on. I guess we need to look at our power here. Your AMD card is getting less hash rate since the 100% LHR unlocker came out. How to fix it? What miner are you running on that? I would recommend Team Red miner to start with AMD GPUs. And before anyone asks, yes, this is a BIOS modded 5600 XT as well. And before someone asks again on how, I do have an old video. Panda has videos. There's a lot of videos out there on how to do it. Off the top of my head, I absolutely cannot remember which BIOS was used to flash it because they all don't work, or at least didn't used to work. It's been over 2 years since we played with these GPUs. So, it's all kind of rusty. Yes, this is a BIOS modded 5600 XT. It works on 6000 series, but it looks like you get very little difference. Like it said, the high-end ones, maybe 2 to 3 watts, and the low-end ones, like the 6600 XT, they didn't notice a difference, but they are looking for user feedback. So we're hanging out 41.67, 41.69. I didn't even write down my hash to watt ratios of the 5700 XT. But anyway, we're at 131.3 right now. So 131, subtract our 22. So we're currently at 109 watts at the wall with this 5600 XT. Wow. If this thing does what it's supposed to and we're pulling, I don't know. A lot of people beforehand was getting this thing at like 90 watts or something earlier. I could never get this thing below the 100 watt mark. So I don't know what's going on. But, we should have looked at the software numbers. Like if we look at the software here, we can see that's only saying 66 watts. We're utilizing 66 watts currently, but at the wall we are like I just said, 109. Which is obviously, if you want to compare that to a Polaris GPU, so your RX 580 or something, an RX 580 is about 30 and a half, 31 megahash for 118 watts. So we're already 11 megahash above an RX 580, 8 gigabyte card, and using, 9 watts less. Yours are 95 watts. Crazy. All right. So it looks like we got a number here. So 131. So we're 109. So let me just write this down. 5600 XT. 109 watts. 41.7 megahash. You can hit 42, but I believe it took a bit more power. All right, so we're gonna change our flight sheet and see what this thing does utilizing R mode. Dun dun dun. Oh, I don't have any special. Oh, I'll just put in the hero button. Let's use hero. All right, there's our hero song. Where is my flight sheet now? R mode test, B mode, engage. Flight sheet. Let's make sure this is doing its thing. Miner. Bam. All right, let's see. Is it engaging R mode on this GPU? Same settings. We'll see what happens, and we'll slowly tweak this thing down till it dies. Yes, Michael Smith. We went through that. As you can see, if you go to your miner, you hit edit, you go to your setup miner config right here, you scroll down to the version, and you will find you have to manually select it. If you run the latest, it runs, I believe 0.6 and 0.7 are both kind of beta versions. So it runs 0.2 if you're just on the latest. So you do have to manually select that miner in order to get Hive OS to roll with it. And yeah, you need at least 20.4 of the drivers. That's what I'm running right now is 20.40. So we're 41.2. We're at 131, 132. Remember, we didn't tweak anything yet. So you're probably like, whoa, what's going on? How come it's not working? Are we in R? Yeah, we are in R mode. We can see it right here. R560. So we're just gonna make sure 132. So yeah, we're at the 109, 110 watt range. All right, let's do some tweaking. So what did it tell us we could drop this to? It was saying 5600 core clock 950 megahertz. All right, so we're gonna drop the core down to 950 right off the get-go. See what happens. All right, core clock, we're dropping you down to 950. Engage. You're gonna maintain the hash rate for us. This is the first test. Test number 1. Keep that hash rate. GPU 0 tuning complete. I wonder if I have to reboot this because it was doing like a tuning thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Config R654. Is that bad? Is that what we don't want, Serpent? Or do we want R654? Because that's what it's on. It's saying R. Oh, wait. It's R564. We want 654? No, wait. Oh, wait. I read that wrong too. Backwards. 564. Yeah, that's what we're rolling right now. 850 millivolt core, 775 millivolt MEM controller, 1050 core with, okay. All right, so now we got to start doing some tweaking here. What kind of voltages and everything are we looking at? Core voltage. Let's do some core voltage changes here. Bring core below. Yeah, I think I used to run 690 on this. I don't know, it's ringing a bell. As for everything else, what should we hit? 650 core. Okay, let's go 650 core. We're just going to change everything and something's probably going to blow up on us. What about memory and everything? Oh, crap. What about our SOC and stuff for the 5600 XT? I forgot. These are still in here from our 5700 XT. So nothing crashed yet. So that's good. 640 millivolt core voltage, but most can go lower. All right, let's do 640. And then we're going to drop. Does anybody have any memory or memory voltages to roll on? SOC stuff's good. All right. What did someone have up here? Someone had something. Someone had some memory voltages and stuff for me, but now I can't find their chat. 700 core, then work down to 650. Mine would crash with a big drop. Okay. 700 core. Oh, really? Drop your core to 700? That's way down there. Wait, let's just see. Memory controller voltage, 1280. All right, we're going to go 1280 there. Do you have a memory controller volt? Oh, wait, that's what you gave me. Nope, that one's high. Peak at 850. I have 2 cards that suck, very unstable. All right, let's just roll with something like, let's just use the lowest. I'm going to go with the lowest, 750. Right here. Core clock, what did we have? Start with the 950. Yeah, let's just roll with these settings for now and see what happens. Are we going to lose anything? And then some more tweaking from there. I don't like to change too many things with these AMD cards at first, one at a time, so you know what the issue was. Now it could be any of those settings if it crashes on us. Mem 890. Oh, we got to drop the memory some more. NVIDIA is like easy to get if you pay the money. AMD is like, no matter the price, they always. Oh, that's a great one. That's a good one. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're still at 41.7. We're down to 119. So that's good. 119. We're going to subtract. I remember the system is 22. So we're at 97 watts right now. 97. So 97 by 41.7 is what? 41.7. Oh no, my phone crashed. 41.7 divided by 97. 0.42. We got to get some more tweaking because our 5700 XT is 0.06 more efficient hash to watt ratio. 775 for memory controller. All right, let's do that. Memory controller. What did you say? 775? We're at 750 right now. 775 better? Try boosting your memory controller to like 800 millivolts. Should fix it up. All right. I'm confused. I got these backwards or what? This is what I got, but we are in two different areas with different thermals, environment, and silicon lottery. Yeah, you always got to determine on that. I'm going to start with your VCore 725 memory. 12, 950, 950. So you got 950, 950. I'll keep those for there. Down on there. Memory controller voltage. 1280. That's where we're at. 750. We're a little lower on that one. Interesting. You know what? Let's start. I don't know. Let's drop this core. Let's try 600 because why not? Let's just try 600. And you guys couldn't even see anything I did. So I dropped the core voltage down to 600 just to see if it would do anything. We're probably going to crash, but I don't know. We'll find out. Down to 114 though. 114. I just got an alert. What is this? Litecoin is up 10%. Cardano just went down 11%. Cardano. Anyway, 114. Uh-oh, it crashed. It crashed. Dropped to 64 watts here. What's going on? I really don't think we're mining at 64. We definitely crashed her. Just waiting for it to tell us. There it is. There it is. All right, let's pick that up a bit. Where were we? I don't even remember what we were. Let's go back to like 640. Yes, this is a 5600 XT. Well, Terra Luna just crashed down. Yeah, they tend to be having some issues over there on the old Terra network or Delio. Oh, you messed up giving me settings. Oh, great. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Yeah, we rebooted here. We had a reboot issue. It's all right. We're up and running again. I don't remember what we were at. You should take the core down. My core is 950, isn't it? Is my core 950? Yeah, we're 950 on the core. Come on, button, work. Button didn't want to work. So yeah, we're 950 on the core. Core voltage is 640, 750 memory controller. We've got 900 on the memory, 1280 on the memory voltage, 950 on the SOC frequency, and 900 on the VDD max. Now, I don't even know what those last two even do, but it did seem to help our power drop on the 5700 XT. So this is what we're rolling with right now. So let's see if this is stable. 117. So we're up a bit. 117, subtract our 22. We're at 95 watts right now. If it can maintain it. We're not even at our hash rate yet, so we better see if we peak it up. All right, so we're at 41.36 again at 118. 22, so that's 96. 41.36 divided by 96 is, we're sitting at 0.43 hash to watt ratio. 0.43. Our 5700 XT is still looking more efficient. So we definitely got some more tweaking to do here. Oh, 41.6. We gained a bit of hash rate there. That'll help out a little bit. But we got to do something. We need something to tweak out. We got to do a tweaker. Should we try less of a... We went less core on the 5700. Let's try 925. Let's see what 925 on the core will give us. And it doesn't want to do any. Oh, 116. Come on, stay in the 116 range. Keep the hash rate at a decent level. Keep it above 41, but we need to bring that power down. Let it do one more tick. Uh-oh, back to 117. You posted your 5600 XTs in general chat. All right, I'll try to find it. Where is it? Bam. Don't switch. General. Let's see what you got going on here. You got, are these all 5600 XTs? You're 1200. 1200 core? This is with R mode? 1200, 725, 775, 13, 900, and 95. Let's just kind of get this together so I can see. Come on, move. Okay, so you have a power limit of 95. Is that what you got going on there? Techman? Yeah, okay. Let's try that. We're going to go power limit 95. Interesting here for sure. You had 1200 on the core. I'm totally going to forget all these settings. What are we hashing at right now? 41.6. 117. All right, so 1200 core, 725, 775, 775, 725. Oh, am I reading this right? 725, 1300. All right, let's see what happens. We ready to engage, guys? Let's see what this does. You're supposed to be using low cores, but is this with R mode as well that you're utilizing? Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh. We're supposed to be power limited. What? I put that in, didn't I? Yeah, power limit 95. Let's see. 133. Oh. I don't think it's working for me. Power-wise, we're burning some power. What is R mode? R mode is a more efficient way to run your 5000 series GPUs and mining Ethereum. It's supposed to be able to use less core and everything, and it uses less power, but maintains the hash rate. So 41.69, we gained a little bit of hash rate and stuff, but our power, what's our software telling us? Our software is still telling us 67. Look at that. 67, but we can see at the wall, I'm rolling 132, which is 132 subtract 22. That's 110 watts. That's crazy. 68 software. I'm not getting the 42 that you were getting either. Yeah, software definitely lies. But look at it, we're at 110 watts at the wall, 132, 133 full system. So we definitely increased our power consumption here. All right. So that doesn't seem to want to work for us, Tech Man. So I'm going to go back down. Where was I? I was going to go back down to 925 core voltage. What were we at? 650 or something? I don't remember what any of these were. I'm going to put these all at the minimum. 1250. And 750. And we're just going to see what this does. Bam. We're going to crash. It's going to be BIOS modded. Yeah, maybe it might be the BIOS. That could be the issue with the whole situation. Doesn't want to work for me, but doesn't mean it won't work for you. How is this R mode enabled Rabid? It's default in the miner. It's actually, no, we have to run the command. I lied. We have to insert, where's this command here? It's in the Team Red Miner documentation, but we slap this in right here. I'll put this in the live chat. We threw that into the command parameters. Okay, let's jump back in and see where we're at. So where are we at? I can't see my power or anything. Uh-oh, we crashed. Uh-oh, I did something wrong. All right, we're blowing stuff up, guys. Awesome. We love blowing stuff up. So we're definitely going to need, I don't think it was the voltage issue. Maybe it was this. I was going to bring this back up. You know, let's just go 800, I guess. All right, see if that fixes our issue. Can you install Hive OS on a laptop? Yes, you can install Hive OS onto almost anything. Actually, I'm trying to figure out a way. I want to try to get Hive OS installed into my PlayStation. All right, Fudweiser, have a great one. We'll see you in a bit. All right, we're crashed up. We're engaged. We're going again. All right, let's see what's happening. Let this do its thing. Yeah, that would be fun, yeah. Hey, Malcolm, what's going on? Doing good. How are you doing? Everything's going good. Definitely trying to tweak some stuff here. Best to start with your core, leave everything normal till it crashes, then find your no crash zone. Yeah, for sure. But there's a range that we got to maintain here with the R mode, and it's around that 650 to 625 mark. But again, yeah, standard tuning would drop that till the core is horrible, but we'll see. Let that card eat. Yeah, it needs a little bit of food. Don't want to starve it too much. Do we have a Discord link? Yes, I have a Discord in the description. I think it's somewhere near the bottom of the description with all the information on contacting and everything. Is this R mode game changer for AMD cards? It's definitely looking good. Like our 5700 XT went from, oh my gosh, I didn't write down the numbers, but we got it extremely efficient to like 0.482 or something of a hash to watt ratio, almost 0.5. So yes, it definitely helped on the 5700 XT. Stability wise, I can't confirm how well it is yet, but it was working great, and I did not save any settings, so I don't remember what I ran on it either, so that's bad. But where are we at now? Whoa, 121. Did I see iNodes added Furo staking? Yes, I did notice that. So 32. What's happening here? It's taking its sweet time. There we go, 41. 122. Where are we at right now? 122. So we're at 100 watts right now. We're at 100 watts. We did have this below 100, so that's what we got to find. How did we do it last time? What did we have for settings? Anyone remember? 925 core. 41.7. Nice. So we did actually, our core coming down from 950 helped. Let's try. I'm curious. 900. I'm just going to go 900 core. There's still some other settings that we should be able to drop. I want to see if this kills our hash rate or not. Can I run Team Red Miner and Simple Miner and use this R mode? I'm assuming yes, as long as, I don't know how simple mining works. You may have to manually install the miner if they don't have it. It looks like I may have crashed. We're at 80 watts, so 600 looks like a bad idea. Maybe we can fix this quick. Maybe 900, 920. Will 920 work? Let's see if we can bring it back before it dies. 81, 79. Oh, I don't think we made it. I think it's dead. I think we killed it. 76. Come on, power. Kick back in. Get some life. 925 might be our minimum. I just put it to 920. Come on. All right. I think it's going to restart and die on us here. It'd be awesome if we were literally mining at 76 watts at the wall. You know, that's only like 50 some watts, but that's not happening. Not with this. Come on, kick in. I might just have to just hit the reboot button. 77. I don't know. Maybe we need that 925. Give it that extra 5 more. Will it make a comeback? This thing's definitely dead right now. Come on, heartbeat, heartbeat. Check your Discord. I PM'd you settings. Alrighty, I'll check the Discord. You DM'd me some settings. I'll move that over here. Wait for our power to come back. What do you got? 1025, 650, 899, 100 fan. What's my core voltage right now? 650, 8, 9, 13. It's pretty close to the same settings, minus the fan. And you know, I'm just gonna reboot this. It doesn't want to. Rebooting the rig. It's not coming back. Killed it. It's taking a sweet time. All right, we'll try that. The only real difference here that I'm seeing is 800, 800, 13. They're pretty much the same setting. You just have the higher core. The whole point of this whole R mode is you're able to drop that core really low and maintain hash rate, which helps with the power consumption. I'll try 1025. I believe that's what I was originally using, actually, was the 10. What was I originally using? 1040. My original core was 1040. Don't judge the software, though. Like, this thing was saying it was using like 60 watts when we were still like 130 at the wall. AMD software numbers are totally out to lunch compared to NVIDIA. NVIDIA is closer, but even NVIDIA software numbers aren't very accurate. This thing coming back or what? I think it blew up and it doesn't want to reboot either. Oh man, we really destroyed it. I'm gonna you started with 950 core. Okay, 950. But I brought it down and it was running until I changed the memory controllers and stuff, I think. But I'm gonna hit the power switch on the power supply because this thing died. Looks like it doesn't want to reboot on me. It's not coming back. I killed C0. It's flatlined. It's gone. I don't have a button for that. Oh man. Game over button. I have that button, but yeah, we're flatline and wait. There we go. Turn it back on. Here we go again. AMD cards they're very finicky and they got a lot of settings to play with. For sure. So 650, 800, 900. I'm pretty sure 925 was working. I'm going to hang out at 925 just to see what happens here. Oh, really? You got a manual? Really? It does it all the time? That's horrible. I don't know if it's an AMD thing or not, or it just locked up. Miner. All right, here we go. Engage. 925 core. So we know for sure 900 destroyed this thing because it happened right when I moved to 900 core that it decided to blow up on us. So I'm hoping 925. I'm pretty sure 925 was working originally. I totally forgot what settings I used on the 5700 XT because I want to put that into the other 5700 and then see if it remains stable or not. But now I'm going to have to plug this in after the stream and try it again. Still non-LHR cards are at premium. Yeah, for sure. There definitely are. It's going to take some time. You know, remember a lot of scalpers, they don't really, like, some follow the news and figure stuff out. Other people taking their non-LHR cards. I have noticed some scalper increase in prices on non-LHR now, but not everyone follows the market. They just put their GPU there and they might check it once a month or something and be like, whoa, I'm at $1,200 for a 3060 Ti and everyone else is at $600 now. Maybe I should drop my price. You know, there's probably some scalpers out there that don't check their listings at all and don't pay attention to the news. They just say, I got a GPU, I'm selling it for a lot more. Someone please message me. Just rewind your live stream. Yeah, I could definitely, good call. I could just rewind the live stream and do that. But at the same time, I guess, I don't know. I don't like taking clips out of live streams and stuff for video. I know some people do and they work out well, but I don't think the way I do my live streams and the way I'm looking at things, taking clips kind of makes a weird video. So I might just have to retest my 5700 XT all over again to make a video on this whole operation, but we'll see what happens. At least I got a basic idea of how it was kind of performing. But anyway, we're at 41.7. That's good. We're at 120. 120 to 120. I'm going to go 121 because it's in the high 120s. So pretty much 121. 121 minus our 22. So we're at 99 watts. That's good. We did have this at 95 watts earlier, though. What was that? What was that 95 watt setting? I don't know if we'll be able to beat that. Okay, 900 core. That's where we're hanging out at. Did we drop our voltage at all? Did we go to 600? Some of these. I kind of want to try 1280 here. I think that's where we were. Go 1280, see if that does anything. 120, just give it a couple seconds. 118.9. Is it going to maintain? So that did a little bit. Not much. 1 watt. We dropped 1 watt. So we're making progress. 1 watt. Hash rate is still 41.7. So that's good. Oh, we're back up again. Okay. Core voltage was 640. Okay, let's do that. I'm guessing you rewound the stream earlier, so thanks for doing that. 1375 MEM voltage. If that card will be stable at 1275 MEM voltage. 1275 MEM. Oh, MEM voltage. Let's find out if we're stable. Bam. How's our hash rate looking? 120, 190. Come on, let's get this down. So what do we need? So like, let's say if we need if we want to shoot for 90 watts, I don't think we're gonna hit 90 watts. But I know like bits be tripping and everyone somehow they're saying like, what were they using like 2-3 years ago when these things came out? Weren't they saying like 80, 85 watts or something crazy like that? I've never been able to get mine below like 110, 109, 110 was always my lowest. But now I'm at least hitting 90 now. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But to get 90, we're going to need 112 total watts at the wall. So we still got to come down, another 9 watts somehow. I don't think I'm going to hit that to hit 90. But we are below. We're at 99 right now. So that's good. At 41.7. I was always iffy about the 5600s. They're promoted as absolutely insane, efficient Ethereum monsters. I just never got it to work for me. Again, if we go by software, guys, we are only utilizing 60 watts. I can make a video right now and say, look, 60 watts, guys. We're getting 41 mega hash for 60 watts. That's insane. But that's not what we're actually pulling at the wall. Drop sock to 25. I never got mods to be stable on your 5600s. I got a problem where I only see my message in chat. I'm going to restart YouTube. All right, sounds good. I don't know. That's interesting. Some scam email just popped up in my inbox, I see. 3070 is the king. On ETH, I don't think it is the king. Honestly, if you want the king of Ethereum, you're probably looking at a Jasminer. That's the honest king. Second place behind the ASICs is probably the A2000s for Ethereum. The 5700X. Actually, no, the 5700 XT just beat. No, it didn't beat the A2000. That's right. It's fairly close, but not quite. Yeah, 3070s. They're not. A 3070 is about. Well, I believe they're about 131. I'm just giving you rough numbers because I do plan on testing all my cards. So, the other day we were testing our 3060. I was going to go live today and continue on with that 3060. But then this whole R mode, you know, everything's coming out with that. But I plan on testing finish my 3060. We're gonna go through the 3060 Ti's. They're all pretty much all my GPUs are non-LHR. The 3070, I want to go through the 3080. I want to go through my 3090, and I want to get to the bottom of, you know, what GPUs should we look for after Ethereum, because Ethereum is coming to an end. As much as we don't want it to, it is coming to an end. And as good as GPU prices are looking, it's not worth going out and buying a GPU because the price looks decent. Like, sure, if you get it for like $10, if you're not making anything for that $10, you're not even going to ROI off $10. So who cares how cheap it is if it doesn't make any money? So we got to find the most efficient GPUs. We got to find what GPUs are going to be the best and figure out, you know, the price for the mega hash and everything, and then see what should we be purchasing for the future. As we know, NVIDIA's 4000 series might be dropping in 2 months, sometime in July to August, but as early as July, the 4000 series may be dropping. But I think NVIDIA's 4000 series and every GPU in the future after that are going to have LHR lockers on them. They have a mentality to keep miners away. Now, it's not an official LHR lock on them, but it's a extreme power consumption lock, which means they're going to be burning up so much power, it's not worth mining with those newer GPUs. That was kind of a joke, guys. I was kind of leaning into a joke type operation. But yeah, I don't know how well they're going to. They better hash like crazy, because if they don't, they're seriously going to be burning up a lot of power and probably not worth it. So it's going to be very curious to see how well they perform when they do release. It's coming. Another thing, I know we're trying to test the GPU, but did you guys hear about the latest CPUs from AMD, the leaks down the rumor mill? If they're legit, it gives a reason why the Threadripper only came out as like a Pro series. Have you guys seen the 7950X? Seriously, someone tell me you've seen it. I did post a link in the Discord on it. The 7950X may be getting upgraded from 16 to 24 cores and 48 threads. You imagine that? Running with the increased L3 cache and everything? Oh my gosh, these CPUs are going to be absolutely insane. Again, it's down the rumor mill, but there are a lot of reliable leakers coming out dictating that there's going to be a 24 core, 48 thread, 7950X Ryzen CPU. That's going to be insane. Anyway, back to the GPUs. Can it mine BitTorium? 100% it's probably going to mine BitTorium. It's going to mine everything. And depending on the L3 cache, it's probably going to be a huge monster on Haven. Haven uses so much, 4 megabytes per thread of L3 cache. It's the largest coin that needs the most amount of L3 cache is Haven. And, you know, depending on how much they put into this thing, if it can utilize the full CPU, Haven's going to probably become extremely profitable on CPUs. But anyway, how much is a Threadripper? $4,000? I don't know, lots. Like the new ones, expensive. But anyway, let's get back into some card testing here. I kind of went off the wall there. A little exciting stuff. Anyway, where are we at here? So we're at 41.7 mega hash, 120. So we're at 98 watts right now. That's not bad. 98 watts at the wall. Systems 22 for all you new guys in there. So just subtract 22 from whatever you do see on the wall. We're at 41.72 mega hash. There is something. We got to be able to get this down a little bit more. There's got to be something we can do. No, maybe the memory controller. We could bring it down slightly. We could try 790. See what happens there. See if that does anything. I don't know which 5600 XT is. I only have the one. I have the Red Devil. That's the only 5600 I have XT. So I can't tell you which one it would be the best one to go out and buy. Again, I don't recommend right now any AMD GPUs actually for purchasing for once Ethereum's gone. They don't look like they perform as well as NVIDIA. As much as it's hard for me to say that, because I really wish maybe AMD's next gen will be absolutely amazing, because NVIDIA has done a lot of sketchy things the past couple of years with their 3000 series And I don't want to say, you know, these are the best GPUs, but the way it's looking, NVIDIA is in the lead in terms of mining, especially for when it comes after, you know, Ethereum's gone. NVIDIA is going to probably rack up some, well, it's hard to say because everyone's going to be selling their equipment as well. So they might not be ramping up sales either. So I don't know, but I really wish AMD did better. So hopefully, again, the next gen of AMD will perform fairly well, but we don't know. So 41.72 is looking not too bad. We're sitting 119. So what is that? 97 watts. That's not too bad. I don't know. I might 59 watts in the software. I'm pretty sure you had the memory controller voltage at 750, but not for sure if it crashed or not. I had it down there at some point. I did have it down there, but I did drop both of these to the lowest, and then it did crash. So I don't know which one caused the crash. You know what? We're at 790 there. Let's try 750, see what happens. If it crashes, it crashes, right? You know, why not? It crashes, it crashes. Hey, yeah, exactly. Maybe the Intel cards could prevail. Again, it'll probably come down to pricing. But at the same time, GPUs are going to be almost free. Like, not free, but it's funny, though. Think about this. Logically, after Ethereum is gone, it's not going to be instantly. Obviously, everyone's going to be trying different algorithms, but eventually we're going to come down to what most of us in the back of our minds already know, just don't want to believe it, is GPU mining could potentially turn red, not profitable. People are going to shut their rigs off. When this happens, a few months goes by because, you know, some people don't pay attention. There's probably someone that's going to be mining Ethereum a month after it's gone and look at their rig and be like, whoa, how come I haven't been mining Ethereum for the past month? Where's all my payouts? Guys, it swapped the POS. You know, there's going to be people like that. Just keep that in mind. People don't check on everything every single day. So once, you know, everyone starts realizing profitability drops, maybe you're waiting for more people to come off so you can keep testing it. But regardless, in the end, a lot of hash rate is going to come off the networks and mining in general. GPUs and everything are going to go on the market, and things are going to get very, very cheap. Where buying Intel, you know, the new NVIDIAs, everything at MSRP will be a thing. MSRP will definitely be a thing. But why buy the brand? Like, you don't need a new GPU to play games. Like, technically, you don't need a 3000 series to play any game that's currently out today. There might be one that might need a low-end 3000 or something. But the 2000 series, even some of the 1080s and stuff, like, they will run pretty much anything just fine today. So NVIDIA telling everyone, you need our new GPUs to run, you know, the new games and be the best gamer ever, blah, blah, blah. You know, don't line up into their marketing type of issues that they got going on there. So all this hardware is going to be flooding in. So it makes more sense to buy, like, we might be finding 3060 Ti's for, you know, $200, $300. Like, this is going to happen. There's going to be so much hash rate, so many GPUs on the market that they're going to be next to worthless. The cheapest component of your PC may become the GPU. Think about that. Is that insane? Like, literally, like, I'm going to go build a CPU. Okay, GPU, no problem. This no problem. Like, the cheapest part could become the GPU in a PC rig, like a build. That's how bad we could see prices hit here. So that's why I'm saying don't buy cards right now. You're going to get, if you go out and buy, like, say 2 gigahash right now because the prices look good, and you wait till the end of Ethereum and you really still want to mine, you could probably buy 4 or 5 gigahash for the same price that you just spent on 2 gigahash that look decent. These are the things to keep in mind, and it's probably going to come later on in the future. Anyway, wish GPUs will be cheap. Andres, don't worry, they will be. Trust me. They are going to get very cheap, you know, sometime after Ethereum. Anyway, what are we at? 41. We're still at 41.72. That's good. We didn't really change anything there. How's our power? 117.5. Nothing major. 117 divided by 22. So we're at 95 watts, guys. We did hit 95 watts, so that's actually pretty good. There's obviously a lot more tweaking we can do, so I don't know if we're going to get more tweaking, but I'm going to write down these numbers so I don't forget these. So 925 core. 640, 750. Again, stability, I will not know until I test these for at least a week. on stability. 900, 5600 XT. All right, there's the 5600 XT. Let's just do a hash to watt ratio while we're here. Bam. So 41.72. 41.72. We're going to divide that by our, what are we at? 95 watts? That is 0.439 hash to watt ratio. 0.439. So, yeah, not bad. Did I write down? I didn't write it down. I didn't write down our 5700 XT, but we are upwards of the 0.48 something hash to watt ratio, which is very, very, very efficient. That's insane. I gotta find my A2000 numbers now. Sorry. Apologize, guys. This will give a little bit of time to see if this thing crashes anyway. Online. A2000 hash rates. I just want to see what I was actually getting on the A2000 here for. Okay, so the A2000 was actually, you guys see that? 0.539 of a hash to watt ratio. So the A2000 is definitely still defeating these GPUs. Like, well, it's a GPU itself, but you can see 42.6 mega hash at 68 software and 78 at the wall is a hash to watt ratio of 0.539. This is probably one of the only GPUs that can compete with the majority of the ASICs that are set to hit Ethereum Classic. Now, Jazz Miners and potentially the Apollos that they are making for ETC now are more efficient than even this. But this is, you know, if you're thinking you're going to mine Ethereum Classic, it's going to be the next go-to. You're probably, if you're really hard on Ethereum Classic, I really would recommend just go out and buy those ASICs. If you really think it's going to pump, because everyone else is going to have those ASICs or an A2000s. These are the only things that really can compete. 3070s, 3060 Ti's, non-LHRs, LHR unlocked, whatever, doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to perform as well as these efficient monsters on there. It doesn't make sense. You're hardly using any power when it comes to mining this algorithm on these other options. So there's that. So now should we plug the 5700 XT back in? I don't know how much more tweaking we can really get on this GPU. There's some more wiggle room here, but I don't think we're going to get this to 90 watts. 95 watts seems, like a decent number here for this 5600 XT, 41.72 mega hash, 0.439 hash to watt ratio. It's looking pretty good. You want to try 625 millivolt core? Okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. 625 on the core. Okay, here we go. It's all on you, Ray. It's all on you if this thing crashes and burns. It's all your fault. Just kidding. All right, let's see what happens though. Let's see. Get into here. 625 on the core. Are we gonna crash? We're gonna go down. Oh, 115. Let's hope it holds in here. This might be the new number. Did we hit 600 before? You can live with that. You can live with that. That's okay. I was just bugging you. Just bugging you. So we are at 93 watts. If this remains stable, we are 93 watts at the wall right now. At 41.7 mega hash still. That's interesting. The core doesn't really do anything all the way from 1040 down to 925 now. The core did not change any of our hash rate, and that has something to do with the R mode, because it does say you can lower your core now and maintain the hash rate. So that's cool. And with a lower core means you can drop your voltages lower. It doesn't require the power to support the higher core levels that you previously were using. So obviously it makes sense why we're not using as much power either. But again, it's going to come down to stability. Yeah, 41.7, solid. 116, 117. Oh, it's slowly creeping up in the power, but that's still pretty good. So we peaked at 117. 90. So we're back to the 95 watt range. That's okay. We see a lot of come downs at time. So this looks good. I'm going to write this down too as a backup. So what are we at? 625. Yeah. 625. Cool, cool. All right, that's looking good. Do you guys want to plug the 5700 XT in again? That way I can also write down the numbers when we get to them. But yeah, the 5600 XT looks like we dropped her down to about 93 to 95 watts. Looking pretty good. Yes, please, 5700. All right. So some people showed up late, so we're going to plug in the 5700 again. So we're going to shut this down. And I will be right back, and I'll try plugging that one in again. All right, so the 5700 XT is back plugged in, ready to go. I just got to wait for the system to fully power down so I can turn it back on. It turns on, and it looks like it just did. So here we go. 5700 XT is booting back up. Oh, I just kicked my camera, so that's always good. We have to get rid of this flight sheet so it doesn't just start mining with our original settings here. Now I don't remember. So we were at 1025 core. And I don't remember anything else that we did. Just wait here a second. Monero kicking a bucket. Some try to do arbitrage on the small exchanges. Oh, really? Someone's trying to work the system. Interesting. Somebody else just go live or something, because we just lost a whole bunch of people, or people don't care anymore. But we're going to see. Let's tweak this down. Let's see if we can get some quick numbers. I can get some stuff written down to try out. It went down. Well, that's no good. We don't want it to go down. So 56. Bam. 5700. All right. Looking good. All right. So where was I on the core? We're at 1025 core. Ooh, I don't remember what our voltages or anything was. What was my screenshot at? 750, 830, 1330. So I believe we're down to like, I think these are all pretty close. We just need a core voltage here. 750. You know, let's try 720. I don't know. See what happens. Apply. Start with this. Engage. Flight sheet, AMD, R mode on. Here we go. Off to the race. Oh, we got to reconnect. All right. This was an efficient monster in our last test, so hopefully we can find the settings that got us to that point again. Wasn't that at 650 at once? I don't know. 1 hour ago, Soat was streaming. Oh, Soat went live an hour ago? He had 2 morning shows? I was not aware of the situation. Yeah, tweaking AMD, at least the 5000 series, it takes a while. we got to it pretty quick based on, obviously, thanks to you guys shooting out numbers in the live stream earlier, but we did hit a wicked number and I just don't know what it was. I should have wrote it down and I didn't. So let's see. So yeah, we're around the 55 mega hash 1L. Ooh, we're using, what do we have for power right now? 146 minus 22. We're at 124 watts right now. I can't remember what we got down to. Let's just see. 55 and 124. We're not at 55 yet. Yeah, we're only at 0.44 right now if this hits 55, which it just did. Hermitcraft? I'm not even sure what that is. Okay, so 146. Yeah, we're using too much power currently. We're in R mode, right? Yes, R5. Okay, yeah. All right, where were we? We had our core below. We did have this below 700, I believe. Wasn't it 650 on the... Let's try 680? I don't know. We're going to start with 680. If the core, if it dies, we know it's because of the core. Start at 650. Oh, I want to start right at 650. Okay, we can do that. 650. I don't know if we're that low, but hey, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. That's basic 101. We got to drop the core voltage till we know where it's stable, right? So let's do it. They could make Minecraft into Bitcoin mining rush. Hey, there's a Roblox Bitcoin miner, which I play, and a lot of other people play. It's a lot of fun, and it's on my gaming channel. I do live streams about it sometimes, so it's fun. Core voltage 630. Is that what I had it at? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh yeah, 600 crashed. Or was that? Oh, I'm getting the two GPUs mixed up now. That's so weird because sub 600 on the 5700 XT just seems so low. But I wonder, we might be able to get better. What if, I'm really curious. Wait, I just want to see. Those are the settings. All right, just give me a second. All right, let's do that then. Let's do all those. 630. 630. Mem control 750. Okay. 1250. Memory was 9. All right, this. All right, we're going to do that. And I'm curious about swapping over the bringing the memory or the core down a bit more. If we can maintain the hash rate, that means that'll give us more leeway to drop voltages even more. So we can maybe be, if we could hit 0.5 of a hash to watt ratio on this thing, that would be insane. But at the same time, this GPU isn't very, it looks good. We're doing great on ETH now, but you know, after Ethereum, the 5700 XTs, I don't think they're going to be very good performers. Sockbid Max 900. Which coin do you think will get most of ETH miners? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. It'll be whatever's the most profitable based on what to mine, probably. But, you know, it'll also come down to power consumptions. Ergo is a lot more efficient to mine. So we'll move to that. We found on the 3060 that Flux is actually more efficient than ETH and Ergo to mine, at least on a 3060. Now, I don't know about the other GPUs because I got to do more testing. I was always brought to the attention and mentioning that Flux is a more core-intensive algorithm and it uses more power like Ravencoin and everything. But based on our 3060 test we did the other day, Flux was using less power than mining Ethereum was. And that really blew my mind there. So I definitely have a lot of testing to do on all my GPUs to see, you know, how these other algorithms react. Wow, it will be more efficient than a 3060. I think those are the last. Okay, so what are we at? 55.09. So 55 at 135. So what do we have for power now? So 135, we're subtracting 22. So we're at 113 watts right now, guys. 113 watts, 55 mega hash. So what is that? 55.09 divided by 113. Oops. 55.1 divided by 113. So yeah, we're at 0.47 hash to watt ratio right now. 0.487. This is insane efficiently, right? And yeah, 0.482. Yeah, right there. That's crazy. We're 116 watts now. I thought we were 113. Did I do that wrong? 130. 136 minus 22. Oh yeah, 114 watts there. Okay. Yeah, 114. All right, so I want to drop the core some more, guys. We're gonna drop the core a bit. 1025. You know what? Let's just do 1,000. Solid 1,000. 1,000 core. Yeah, this R mode is definitely making a 5700 XT extremely efficient on Ethereum. But again, like I said, this is Ethereum. After Ethereum, I don't think R mode will really do anything. It might. That'd be awesome. Definitely got to try other coins sometime. But this is a pretty amazing thing when it comes to Ethereum mining if you're a 5700 XT. Like, I've been meaning to test these GPUs again for over a year. I just didn't want to pull them out of my other rigs and stuff. But finally, this gives a... Oh, we just crashed. We just blew up, guys. It exploded on us. All right, so 1,000 core is not good. I think we went through the same issue. 1025 is probably the lowest we could do. So 1025 core. I'm going to write down these numbers. So 5700 XT, 1025. Again, I don't know how stable this is going to maintain. Like, we have to run this, obviously, for at least a day or two, even a week, to see if we get any reboots in between. But yeah, right now, so 1025, 630. 630, 750, 1250, 900 mem. And what were we using? 114 watts. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. This has definitely made these things efficient monsters for Ethereum. Have you tried bumping mem to... I could try for sure, but it'll be stable. I found even with normal settings beforehand, 910 on this GPU it'd crash every 3 or 4 hours. That's why I do have this down to 900. Again, you know, I could try it again. If it crashes, I can just bump it down. Like, you know, obviously there's no issue with that. We can see what happens at 910. Now, Windows users, I forgot. If you're a Windows user, you would actually have to times this by 2. Now, I know it's kind of tricky when you're dealing with the NVIDIA 3000 series. You divide everything by 2, but with the 5700 XTs, so 910 memory, you'd actually times 2 that into Windows, and we're like 1820 right now is what we are for a Windows type of memory. So it's tricky at first when you're jumping between AMD and NVIDIA, and you know, 5700, the 580s and stuff, they're exact numbers of what they are. So it's crazy how all the miners are different in cards and stuff like that. Do you think it would be a good idea to change the thermal paste in a 10-year-old PC? Probably yes. But if it's not heating up and it's decent, then you don't have to. It'd be nice maintenance to longevity of it. So you probably should change that thermal paste out. Do it maybe every year, every 2 years. You should just do it by default, even if things are looking okay. But obviously, if you don't care about it, you don't really have to. Did we just shut down again? We just crashed. And it's probably always rebooted. Did it do the memory issue or what? Uh-oh. We're exploding all over the place now, guys. All right. I'm going to bring maybe it's the memory. That's all I can think of. That was quick. So 900 memory. So look, doesn't look like we can use the 910 at all. Not even for a couple hours. Let's just hope that was the only issue and that something else isn't all messed up. Now remember, this can be very tricky. I could be changing all sorts of settings. It'll constantly do this. So if you are noticing it's still not working, like right now, if it doesn't come back and it reboots again, I'm going to have to kill the rig completely and then turn it back on, because it's just something fishy going on with it. So you might think it's something else when it's not. So that's my next recommendation. So if this messes up right now, I just kill it completely. The normal reboot won't work. A hard reboot would be its thing, because we do know that this was running previously at this 900 memory setting. Try 620, see if that works. We'll try in a second here. Just want to make sure this pumps back up here. Yeah, see, get a hash rate first. I'm assuming it's going to work. So you want to try 620, what? 620 on the core voltage? You want to go 620 core? We're pushing it now. All right, let's do it. 620 on the core. Is it going to die or is it going to hang in there? Uh-oh. Come on. Fans are still, come on, fans, pick up. Oh, 620 core. Oh no, we tried 1000 on the core. Anything under 1000 did not work. Now, if we want to start going to like 600, we will actually have to go down to the, what's it called? To the 500s or lower, where you start adding your plus and negative offsets at that point. But we already tried 1000 core. This thing was crashing on us. So 600 is going to be a lot lower and it won't like it. And then remember, anything above 500 is that absolute core. So we will have to start running into like minus 50, plus 200, stuff like that to work with those other types of settings. Hey, not much down to work. So we're just, wrapping up here soon. It looks like we're stable here again. Let's take a look at our power one more time. So 135.6. 135, 22. We're at 113.6 watts. 113.6. That's insane. 113.6 watts at the wall. Hashing at 55 mega hash. That is insane. All right. So 55.1 divided by 113.6. That is a hash to watt. 0.485 hash to watt ratio, guys. This just made the 5700 XT probably one of the best Ethereum GPUs out there, minus the A2000 and other ASICs. But this is definitely destroying 3060 Ti's, 3070s. NVIDIA GPUs aren't touching this minus the A2000. So this is pretty insane thinking about it, guys. Your 3070 is at 120 watts at the wall. Is it really? I believe I was getting about 131 watts at the wall on mine, but let's see what that is. 61 divided by 120. That's 0.5 if your numbers are legit. 61 at 120 on the wall. Hard to say. Now, I don't know. I'm going to test mine to find out, but I don't think that's 100%. But it could be. You may just have a God mode 3070. That could very well be a thing also. So I don't want to say, no, that's not right. But I just haven't came across those numbers on my own. But that's great. Yeah, so this is wicked efficient. Makes sense because 60 is half of 120. Makes sense. I know my cards and clocks. Right on. 51.1. Alrighty, so there we have it. I don't know if we can really get much more tweaking done here. That's a lie. This is AMD. You can always do something, even if it's like drop this to 619 or something. You can't even see. Like drop it by 1. You can get very, very fine tuning here. But this looks like, some decent settings here. So if you have 5700 XTs, give it a shot in your own. So 1025 on the core, 620 VDD. Let's just open it up so you can see everything. So maybe even bigger in case you can't. So 1025 core, 620 on the core voltage, 750 memory controller voltage, 900 on the memory clock. Double this to 1800 if you are in Windows, 1250 memory voltage, And then your SOC frequency, we're sitting at 950 here, and your VDD max SOC is at 900. This seems to be, well, obviously very, very efficient right now. So awesome. I'll remove everything and do memory 950. Remove everything and do memory 950. Maybe sometime. But what happened? We're sitting at 72. I think we just crashed. I just hit something. Uh-oh. We're crashing, guys. What did I just change? So this is not stable. We crashed. We're gonna have to go a little more in the core, I think. Yeah, we're crashing. You know what? I'm not gonna change anything yet. Maybe it's coming back. There, it crashed. She's dead. She died. All right, cancel everything I just told you about settings because they're not stable, at least on my card. So yeah, I'm gonna bring the voltage up a little bit, 630. So we're gonna go with that. But overall, that's looking pretty sweet. So I guess we're gonna wrap up this live stream for now, guys. So I appreciate everybody for coming out. I'm gonna do some recording and stuff and get some videos together on this whole topic because it's a pretty big one, honestly. 5700 XT, you know, getting more efficiency on Ethereum. That's what we want as a miner. Our highest expense is, you know, our power bill. So if we can get that power bill down by gaining hash to watt ratios, you know, we're always winning. So today is a big win when it comes to AMD GPU 5000 series mining. So thank you for coming, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.